All right, peace and love, everyone. We're gonna let a couple of folks, some people get on. You keep us fit directly on me. Cause yeah, it's a little hot. I don't mind the heat. The sun feels better to me than being in a room that feels like you're in an oven. The sun, for some reason, feels good. It doesn't feel like.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, should I get better today?
You know, so we're gonna play a little music in a little bit, okay, and give some folks some time to get on there. There we go. All right, there's the comments. Okay. Yeah, you want so all the comments. All right. How's everybody doing, by the way? That's one of my questions. How's everybody doing? And what's the weather like? What's the weather like in the location that you're at? Yes, it has been hot lately. I know why. I know why. Yep. Yes, I do. Red Planet, I'm pretty sure you know why too. I'm pretty sure you know why too. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me go ahead and do something real quick and put some when this music on. I'm loving the heat though. I'm absolutely enjoying the heat. The heat feels so good. I mean, that black sun is wonderful. I'm just saying. Man, that this energy is so awesome. Oh, so awesome. But hold on. We're going to go ahead.
Oh, sir, can I ask what's your credit?
600.
Okay, have you thought about downloading Kick?
All right, had to free that up. Go ahead and play one track. The more people wake up, our people, of course, the hotter it's going to get. Because the planet is going up. That's what they ain't telling you. The planet is going straight up through the sun. Mm-hmm. And you need melanin, man, to survive it. Here we go.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, should I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be?
I get better. I get better. I get better. I get better. Yeah, I get better. I get better. Hot in a Gucci sweater. I get better. Just so clever. I get better. I get better. Yeah, I get better.
Woo, boy. They in trouble, y'all. And they know it.
I get better. I get better. I get better.
They're in trouble and they know it. Right behind you is that sun. I guess it's switched over. It's over that. Oh, that's funny how it works with the camera, right? But yeah, you see that sun? Oh yeah, right behind me, just beating down on this building. It's okay. I got plenty of melanin. I'm good to go. All I got to do is keep doing what I'm doing and keep working on myself, and I'll be all right. We got 4 people. Hold on. I'll tell you what. We're going to get right to it, matter of fact. We're going to get right to it.
I get better.
We getting right to it right now, matter of fact. Y'all ready? I'm sure you guys is ready. All right, hold on. Let me put this on. Put this on here for y'all. All right. Yep. Boom. Let's get it. All right. We're going to start watching this. All right. Real quick. All right. First thing, we're going to address a whole bunch of stuff. Stuff that's good for us and bad for them and so forth. Right. And of course, we're going to take a trip back to the past before motherfuckers came here and fucked shit up. Anyways, I digress right now. I digress just so I don't get mad. But you know, we is gonna show that video. That's gonna be at the end, so you need to watch this whole show if you want to see that video. That video I will show the whole thing. All right. Now hold on now. Hold on and hold the press. You ready? This is about men, right? The government, society, the way things are set up, teaches people to value. This is true. Not just the white man, because we're not going to sit there and just decide to say it's one. It's not just one, because a whole bunch of folks came. Okay, your Blackamoors came. They not from this planet. A whole bunch of other folks came. All right. Now, and they weren't supposed to. They was not supposed to, but they did. Okay. When matter of fact, remember the H says to y'all that these beings, all these different beings are not supposed to be here. He just referring to the beings that we see on the everyday basis. He don't really be talking about all them other beings, right? Now, of course, I go hit both up, but the thing is, he ain't lying to y'all. He's actually telling y'all cold hard facts. He's straight telling y'all the truth. He's no lying it. It came out Thursday. A movie called The Book of the Watchers. Man, I'm pretty sure I didn't watch it yet, but I could if I want to. I'm pretty sure though that they tried to be on some backward shit because you know how they do. I'm pretty sure that they did not try to put everything out because you already know the so-called watchers, the fallen ones, right? Those motherfuckers are evil. They got some of these females teaching, talking about they're bad, and they are. But first, before they tell you that they're bad, they turn around before they tell you they're bad and talking about that you come from these beings. No, you don't. We are not from Africa. People from Africa got that Blackamoor DNA, which is the direct DNA from the devil. The Blackamoors rule over all the other nations, including your Khazarians, who claim to be a Jews, but it's not. But I don't even care for that Jew word because that word is also pagan. Some of y'all need to know. So y'all don't just keep calling yourselves that either. We are 9 ether light beings from the 99th planet and the 999th district and the 999th dimension. Let's get it right. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's not sit there and fool ourselves. Make it make sense. Think things over twice, man. I do, especially when it comes when it comes to the facts. Fucking right. All right. But anyways, society and all these different beings have came to your planet, ladies and brothers, right? And they do teach you to devalue the woman. That is fact. They have done that from the beginning after they got rid of the strong man, which is us, when they finally won for a temporary while. Not they won just for a little while. We gonna win the whole thing. They won the battle that had us sitting down for a while, not knowing for a while. We gonna win this whole war, and that's what they also afraid of. But anyways, let me get back to the point. They have made you out to be brothers and sisters, not valuable. In fact, devaluable. So devaluable that people of the outside nations don't value you at all. They don't really care for you. They want to beat you, but they don't like you. In fact, they despise you and they hate you. They wish you were dead, but they can't get rid of you because if they do, then they die too. Why else you think they couldn't get rid of us? Make it make sense. People want to say, oh, well, we that strong. Yeah, we strong. And if we actually fought We win, right? But the thing is this, and we will, day of remembrance. Remember, day of remembrance. You heard it here first, bro, right? But we don't think about that. Your family really don't value you. Some of your children, like sons, some of your sons don't value you, right? Some of your relatives don't value you. Some of your mates don't even value you. And I mean mate by one, not by having a bunch of people like that. And I mean, you're married. You ain't just humping, okay? You're married. Some of them don't even value you. And it's not entirely, I mean, they fall short because of that, but it's not their fault. The fault is the society, the government, the outside nations did as a whole has made them devalue you, men and women, and made everybody value them, their mankind and womankind. Those aliens. We shouldn't even call them that. We just call them what they are. Those aliens, those children of the devil. That's what the outside nations are. Facts. There's no way to get around it. All right? Never mind just the devils. All right? So this is why you're having problems. So the key point I'm saying this is recognize this on both sides and then fix that. That will hold us back from being united as a people. Grand Rising family. To be very honest with you, that will hold us back from a lot of things as a people in different ways, man, because you need to be respected. I don't care if you meet one of your brothers in the first 5 seconds. You should have the full respect for him or her. Most people don't. Most people don't, and that's bad. So we're going to talk about what they have done. Now, this is for the man and the woman, okay? So when they talk about one thing, take it on both sides. Don't take it as a man and women. They're talking about how men and women, some of us are devalued. She's going to try to pin it just on men, but take it as both sides with a grain of salt so that you can get some understanding.
Can never ever be a high value man if your partner or your woman is accessible and available to other men, because your entire respect comes from the woman you choose to mother your children. If you choose loosely and you choose a woman that you would be upset if your daughter grew up to be like, how can you be a high value man if you can't make high value choices? If you can't select women properly, how can you claim to be a high value man simply because you made 6 figures last year? You made 6 figures and you've invested it into a home. High value men have high value standards. Your values have to be high in order to be high value, not your bank balance. Because if you're authentically proud of her, you can't wait to have a daughter that acts exactly like her. But if you're just proud of her when you walk into a room and people stare and people are like, wow, but then privately she treats you badly, or privately you don't know if you can trust her or not, but publicly you feel really proud, that's a fake ego boost, and that is not high value selection.
All facts, all facts, all facts. Your bank account does not determine the male. It doesn't determine the female. It's the intelligence, the mind of the individual, the self-value, the self-respect, the vision. A lot of people have been in relationships or dealing with people, and you haven't gotten anything but an event. You haven't learned anything. You have
Boom. Right? You ain't getting no knowledge from the person. This person ain't taught you nothing. And you got an event. Why do we go back to that? It's because you need to value your sisters and brothers for unity. And that goes on every level, no matter what your relationship is with them. The minute we get that, realize we're a collective, we'll be all right. People are already seeing them in the flesh already. People really are starting to see those damn demons, and that's good.
Okay, here we go, my people. We had let's see. My apologies. Here we go, my people. All right, we had 1, 2, 3. This was like a little long duration. 3 X flares, and then followed behind 1, 2 M flares, and then we have a duration of C flares. And it's back at this line right here, C flares. But this is what we have had over the last, what you would call 48 to 72 hours right here. This energy right here, major. This understand, we don't realize, as I keep telling people,
this energy is changing your DEA. This energy has given you back the MX gene. The Y gene is gone. The Y gene came from someone. Just know that. It didn't come from your mother. It didn't come from your daddy. I mean, yeah, he passed it on to you, but he got it before you got it. Just know that. It's the Y gene shorten your lifespan. It don't come from your spouse on either side. Did y'all pass it on eventually? Yeah. The fact is, they try to sell them and they got 2 X genes. Well, if you did, you wouldn't die as young as you die. 100 is young. Younger than that is young. A little older than that is still young. Used to live 5,000 years plus. So that means you got the Y gene too. But good thing for you is that this energy coming in, we've been getting so much of it. The Y gene is gone out of you, especially if you've been dealing with for 3-4 generations of, is out and bred out your bloodline. You know how that goes, right? Now you have the XM. The woman will have the XXM gene, the X-Men. All right, they put stuff in your face for a reason. You are the main player. You are the master mason because you invent everything. You made everything. We all did it together. We are collective. We are one. There's no such thing as individuality. It's bullshit. Individuality is the trick of the devil. We're one. When you look at me on the screen, you're looking at one of yourself. And when I'm looking back, I can't see y'all besides seeing the how y'all have y'all pictures on there and stuff and what y'all say. But at least I see that. But the whole point is, I know that there's other me's on the other side of those cameras. Facts. So we got to start thinking we're supposed to think. And now that you have the XM gene, man, although we are not really men, we're not light beings, but for the sake of conversation, and women, for the sake of conversation, not ether light beings, all right, you have the XXM gene. Many of you probably wonder how come I don't really use the Bible like that. Unless you became a scholar, and it takes a long time to become a scholar, you're going to make mistakes no matter how good you are. And then you'll be messing up. And all it takes is one error to mess up a whole lesson. Take person in the wrong direction. So we got to be very careful. That's why I say study. Research everything you hear. Research everything you read. Go deep. Somebody take the tip of the iceberg. Take a deep dive. Some things I only take the tip of the iceberg. You also take a deep dive. Real talk. This right here is wiping these motherfuckers out. Huh? That's right. Facts. On facts only on here. Like I said, right? This right here is wiping these people out. They're about to be done. Yo, we can take it outside, no problem. Some of them folks are outside. They're outside for longer than 10, 15 minutes or 30 minutes. They're liable to pass out or die. Dogs, Cows, everything that is unnatural right now is hiding from the sun. You can see them trying to come to the trees and all that stuff, man. That's right. You put a video out. That's what you're supposed to do, Red Planet. That's what I'm talking about. Because you are accountable, man. When you teach, you're accountable. You don't want to mislead people. You got to give them the facts. And if they don't like it, it's not your problem. As long as you do your job, you'll always be straight, no matter what. And that's proven. Proven. All right? Now, hold on now. Let's play some more of this, though. This is what's wiping these people out. And this is also their race against the sun. They scared.
People, we do not realize, we just think that when we get these M flares and X flares, that this is the key to it all. That's not the key to it all. Here is the key to it all. A constant steady of C flares, a constant level of C flares. And these C flares keep the atom exposed. It keep it exposed and open up to UVC radiation. This is what this keeps it exposed to, UVC radiation. This changes your DNA. Excuse my writing, my people. This changes your DNA. You can
hold on. Say what?
Look it up. Does ionized particles damage DNA? Yes, because if you can't biosynthesize these charged particles, aka convert light into chemical energy, you will not be able to walk underneath the original sun. Call it what you want, racism, hatred, whatever. This is why this year will be the race against the sun. We are going to be, it's going to be hell of a distractions this summer going into this alignment that's taking place in October, in the middle of October or the end of November.
See, they know eventually the hypernova is coming. They know the day of remembrance is coming, when you get all the 99 powers back and you remember everything, and then you start kicking ass. Yes, that's right. That's right. Man, I gotta show that one. All facts, man. So now the planet is heating up, which means that they are on their way out of the door, which means that we got some cleaning up to do, y'all. It means that they ain't gonna be here no more. And it's gonna keep getting harder and harder and harder.
Red October, pause. So here we go right here, my people. I just want you to look at this. The first one right here at the bottom, this is the Magnetos pulse, which monitors the dome that goes from the North Pole to the South Pole. This screen right here, this monitors the Magnetos pulse, this dome right here. And you see all this energy that's pressing against the dome, all of this energy that's pressing against the dome. These two right here are satellites. That's Gold 16 and Gold 18. They on this orbital track right here that orbits the Earth, and this is Earth in the middle. They orbit the Earth, and their job is to
I'm pretty sure everybody gets it. Let's jump back real quick, right? We're gonna jump back one.
Saints, I know I'm not the only one that's wondering, where is this heat coming from? What is causing this heat?
This man.
Saints, I know I'm not the only one that's wondering, where is this heat coming from? What is causing this heat? I have never been so hot, sweaty, the humidity, everybody bawling, not only Jamaicans. I know Jamaicans are complaining. Everybody in the world is wondering, why is the place so hot? I'm about
time out. I ain't saying why it's anything hot. In fact, I'm looking forward to get hotter. I want it to be harder. I'm enjoying it, man. This man, you don't even know. I like it hot. You know what I'm saying? I should play that song, Some Like It Hot, right now.
about to tell you. Saints, I know I'm not the only one that's wondering, where is this heat coming from?
Are other things awakening? Are things also coming to the surface that's going to be eat some of these people? Excuse me, huh? Because you know it's bound to happen. You know,
My people, it won't let me record. I
you
mean,
want to
if
look
your
at
phones
our
are
son
messing up,
Katrina that they don't
wow,
want to
this
talk
phone
about
is
that being in the
messing up.
sky at
June
night.
4th, 2024,
Also,
the Gregorian calendar,
also
11:35,
sending good energy
11:40
to
a.m.
us
Eastern
that they
Standard
don't
Time
like.
here in Philly. Every time I go to point this camera at the sun, it freezes. Blue Star Kachina, clearly, it freezes. Every time I point my phone camera, Blue Star Kachina is very definitive now. But every time I point my camera up here, it's been freezing.
It's freezing
Pulsating
right now.
sun. Look at this right here.
Just another sun, Blue Star Katrina, giving you more energy, but they don't want. Now, hold on. Because you are almost on the rise, in fact, you is on the rise, we're going to take a trip back in memory lane. We're going to refresh your brain, son. Hopefully, this will open your pineal gland more, make you remember more, so you'll gain more knowledge, because knowledge is the real power. Money's not power. Your bank account is not power. We use it for now, but it's not power. Money does not make a man or woman. Knowledge makes the man or woman. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the collective. Anything else is uncivilized. All the stuff we used to have before they start messing around. In the old world. Now, of course, you see what's going on. It looked a lot better back then. But look at, they're going to visit your sites. You see them visiting your sites, visiting your homes, your place. Huh? That's a Mount Castle. Why are they visiting your places? Why? And then you see, of course, some places we disappear, one place and all that stuff. Now, hold on. Now, these are pictures of some of their stuff too. Old stuff that we was sure we was not trying to deal with. We was beating ass at one point. All right, and we're about to get back to that. But anyhow, look at some of the buildings that were around. They, of course, they're enjoying your buildings now. You know. Look at the stuff. All the stuff. Yeah. Okay, now those are all. Whoa. I got to show you this. Pause. Now, Earth is not what you think it is. I keep telling you all that shit. There's the Earth. Don't want you to make this think it's a design or something, and it has been used some things, but that is the Earth, right? Where we at? Smack dead center in the Earth, right? And this whole thing is the Earth, but the Earth have different parts, different rims to it. The walls, the gates, and so forth, right? And yes, this looks like frequency because the Earth vibrates on frequency, but that's on the topic. You got this right here, right? These are going towards the walls, right? And of course, that's why they designed the compass. Yeah, they do that too. Now, these two walls, where we at? Okay, all these walls, sorry, just the two walls. There's some places in Antarctica, cold places, and so forth, right? You can go a little further, and that's what they be doing, going a little further. There's the wall, the ice wall. They usually don't go past it. Some have. And you've seen some videos when they get scared and they turn back around. You see some big old thing coming out the water, like some beast thing, whatever. Let's get back to the point, though. If you go from here and go past these walls, you are in a whole nother district of the earth. Understand that, right? These are districts. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6. 6 plus 6 makes what? 12. 12 gates. My people protect the gates. All 12. You gotta understand that something in the sky didn't freaking write that shit. We wrote that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they've been having us give other things credit for the shit that we was talking about, for the shit that we knew that we forgot about, and reversed on us and made us worship things we supposed to be worshiping. That's why we don't do that shit no more. Now, there's other realms. You go past this ice wall, all of them, and then what you have here, more ice walls. What the heck is going on with my phone? All right, more ice walls. Boom, boom, boom. Well, actually, yeah, but you have more realms, more districts, right? Okay. Now, research this that I've shown you that. I'm going to keep going. Buildings, you made them. You made these buildings. You designed these buildings that are standing. These were power where you go in, you could charge up. The energy came to these buildings. That's why you built them a certain way. These buildings are still standing today. Some, they couldn't knock everything down, y'all. They couldn't bury everything. They couldn't flood everything. Just know that. Because if they could have, they would have. They couldn't blow up everything. If they could have, they would have. I got a damn fly came in here. How the fuck get it? Okay, keep watching this. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. all these powerful buildings you built for energy to flow through. So when y'all walk in there, y'all body would completely charged up. We wasn't living on food. We was dealing with the sun, letting the sun charge up certain buildings, not just charge up us. And we also be getting charged up by the sun, walking to the building, also get charged up by the building that's getting charged by the sun. We made sure that every single part of us fed off the sun. We didn't need none of that other stuff. This also is a proof of what I've been telling y'all. We put, when you get to your highest estate, you don't need to eat. They tell you that, oh, God don't eat food, God don't drink nothing. Why would he? You the one they talking about. You don't have to eat. Once your body adapts to not eating so much, you ain't gotta eat, bro. You'll train your body to literally eat off the sun. It's doing it anyway, or just doing it on a whole nother level, and you become a way more powerful being, so healthy and all that shit. No bullshit, fam. You don't fucking be a stick like they try to show them folks in Africa. And hold on, them Africans ain't us anyway. I'm sorry, but they not. They got blood in them that's not ours. I'm sorry. That's the truth. Now let's keep going. And hold on. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear. When they say there's some of our people that live in Africa, but they not Africans. So if a teacher say the Africans, she ain't talking about your people that live in Africa who are not Africans. She's talking about the Africans, or he's talking about the Africans. Okay? And the Africans ain't us. Some of our people live in Africa, but they ain't Africans. And even the Africans don't even call themselves Africans no more. They got different names for each little place because there's so many different countries in that one place. But they tell you Africa's a country. No, it's not. It's a big ass continent with a lot of different countries all over the place. That's why they have so many wars. And Africans of many kind came from another planet. They weren't supposed to. We can't keep I mean, it's nice. A lot of people want to get down with the waking up train, but the problem is we can't claim them. I mean, to be honest with you, no matter how we want to claim what we do, it don't matter. It doesn't really matter, because the black ether, the black sun, the black hole, what we want to call it, is gonna make that decision. And it's already told and been foretold. It's just playing out. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all people, and I ain't talking about anybody who's watching, talking about in general and the world, not in the world, do have an associates, right? And some of the associates are outside nations, but they serve you. They serve you well, right? You know. But you gotta get used to the fact that the ether, the black sun, is heating up the sun, right? The ether is heating up the sun, giving you more power, and also inadvertently on purpose destroying them. The ether has made that decision already. It's already happening that they're not going to be around no more. So don't get all clingy or be too buddy with them, because they ain't going to be around no more. Get out of here, fly. Damn, fly. Another one. I didn't get that second one though. Had a hard time getting the first one. I'm about to get some spraying things. But anyway, they like your hair. I hate that. Try to get in your hair anything they can. Try to get in your hair. That's because your hair's moist. They like the moisture, and they, our hair's oily, so they want to they think they're going to drink oil from off your head. And they will if you let them. Anyways, I don't let them do nothing. Fuck that shit. All these buildings you made, you did this. All these buildings you designed it before you even came from the ether. All it took was a freaking thought. They don't want to tell you that though. Bridges you made. These things are still standing, just so you know. Some of the stuff that they took from you. You see that building was almost still standing. That was that building they was trying to take apart. The building's still standing. And they taking pictures in front of your shit. They put a cross on your shit. That shit's crazy. These buildings are still standing today. That's a whole installation building. Yeah, inside of it. You did that. They go visit that shit. They charge their people to go visit that shit. You can't go there. They didn't let you go there. Look at them. Chilling on your shit. Look at that. On your shit. Oh shit. Look at the dude. Right on the steps. On your shit. Another guy next to the wall. Look like King David's Kingdom. Your shit. What's up his thing with David? They freaking always throw their fucking moves in there. Beat you fucking praise to some brother. Anyways, that's some black and more. That's another story. Actually, fucking, that's the facts. Fucking story. Here we go again. Right? Now there you go. Pause. Pause. Now, of course, we didn't just freaking think this shit up. We seen these motherfuckers, right? And the book tell you about the motherfuckers. The book describe them. Look like lion head. No, those are the cat people, bro. Got 4 faces. That's the cat people. Now watch how they did this, though. This is gonna fuck you up. Look at this inverted shit. I want you to see how they inverted it. The top is what? A spaceship. Right? That's a spaceship. This would represent the power it takes to make it go in the sky, which of course is 0 energy. But invertedly, they put the face there so that you don't recognize. The bear represents fire, although they did have beards. All right? They're telling you who was in those spaceships, right? And they are they all part of the Anunnaki, the bad guys anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's different factions and they fight against each other, they hate each other, but they got the same fucked up plan for you though. That's what they really want you gone, right? Okay, you see how they dress, right? You see the paws, right? Come on, bro, you see it, right? They telling you what we seen and what we know. We left shit like this to people as a warning. So people would realize, yo, there's shit on this planet. And also to our folks who ever get a chance to see it, which is why I don't even want you going to the place. They don't want you to see it because you might remember something. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And they know. Now, listen. What's this on the top? Another fucking spaceship. You think it's a hat. It's not. It's a spaceship. And vertically with the face and the body of the deities, evil ones that was in the spaceships. You have to start recognizing what they were doing. Here we go again. The pale-faced man, they all pale anyway to a certain extent. Some aren't, because dominate you, right? Actually, hold on. This ain't even a pale-faced man. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. This is not the pale-faced man. That is a brother who's not your brother with an afro, a black Moor, right? And what's on his head? They want you to think it's a crown, right? Or a fucking castle or a brick wall or something. No, it's a spaceship. Invertedly sitting on top, letting you know who was in the spaceship, invaded your planet. They tell you right in your face. The Via Mata, the Bell, the Germans was dealing with this shit, right? They were dealing with the blue-eyed people. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and they had the Bell or the La Belle, as they would say in German. Of course, they had different ways to say it. They had to say it in English or a different language. So what? This is the Bell, the spaceship, right? Sitting on top. They want you to think it's a hat. Why all these weird shapes are supposed to be hats and crowns, right? Come on, man, make it make sense. Now, look at this. This was who was in the spaceship. Come on. They tell you where they came. We literally made the craft of these to warn our people. Here we go. They want to talk about, oh, it's the breastplates and all that, blah, 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 blah. Long hair. What they got? Double horns, right? Coming out of their head. They want you to think he's wearing a crown or a helmet. No, he's not. What do you have right here? They want you to think it's a chest for men. It would not be shaped like that if it's a chest for men. Those look like a pair of damn you know what. But hold on. Listen closer. Spaceships. These guys came out the spaceship, invaded your planet. We left these as warnings to our people. We didn't just make buildings. We also, when we seen something that we had to defeat, we fought, right? We left warnings that, yo, these things are here. They ain't all dead. And some of them are coming back. They're coming back to divide and conquer. We wrote a book. They scrambled the book up. We wrote plenty of books. They scrambled some of them up the best way they can. I don't care what book you get. They're going to do some damage to it. All right? That's why you got to research everything you read. Boom. This gonna blow your mind. This gonna mess you up, right? You think that's just a white dude with a beard, right? Nope. With bumps and rocks on his head. Nope. Look at this man. Okay, this man is made in out of the stuff. This is what they showing you as to give you a clue, you know, that he come from. This would be the moon or Mars. Look at the moon rocks or the Mars rocks. Okay, they're just all over the place. Of course, they put them in there. The ditches you see that they have the those domes in that they live in, that they go underneath ground and all that stuff. So they're tunnels, so they live in it. This is why it looked like sandy and rocky and all other stuff. What's that? The dark side that you'll never get to see, where the fucked up church is at. That's another story. If you look up the real freaking first time they went, they ain't telling you everything. I'm just mentioning that right now. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize that when you go to another planet, they call planets, but you know, whatever. You invade another energy that you're going through a portal. So you just don't, people don't get it. But anyways, so that's what that represents. So where did some of the people come from? They telling you where they came from. They mixing it up. Here we go. They say that they so-called people, right? This would be the so-called white people at this time. We just all so much of other ones. Now this is the white people right here. That they came on a ship. No, they're admitting something to you. They didn't come on a ship. They came in these spaceships. They want you to make us think it's the design. These is flowers. You would not need this round thing around it, connecting the full circle. And what does it do? It goes off the ground and flies up. They show you the direction that it's flying, but they want to act like it's something else. But they telling on themselves. Listen, you make sure that you did this so that you warned your people. Now, boom. how they inadvertently use a symbol and of course made it evil, right? And of course it stands for them being at the top. It stands for their light, their enlightenment, not ours, right? It stands for them making us the ultimate sacrifice, which they can't do, right? It's not gonna happen. They already had their little hoorah, it's over, right? They're son of man. And then their devil, their daddy's pulling the strings of all the son of man. What he got in both of his hands, not just him pulling the strings to him, he got 2 spaceships. And letting you know, okay? And of course, the little these represents Via Matas too, okay? But it's funny though, they put the Via Matas in the shape of an urn, all right? That's another thing we spoke about. These motherfuckers are slick. The snake pole, so they make sure it's lacking great. But if you look at it, you see the snake head, right? Right? So they let you know who their daddy is. They let you know who their daddy is. They let you know what some of them look like, okay? That'll break stuff down. And then, hold on, I almost missed this. At the top, these are also, people call them triangle spaceships, but these are also spaceships, right? Right? And they got some of their faces that come out of the spaceship. You got to see it right there. Boom, right there. And what this represents, the push it takes to get these spaceships off the ground with zero energy. Spaceships, they're telling on themselves. All right. At certain places you see this, right? People don't realize what this is, but a lot of times we see certain things like this. The scary thing, well, it's not. Some folks will be scared. I'm not scared of anything, but that's because I know. And you see this red stuff like a fire in the cloud, just know those are evil spaceships. Those are some of the evil guys. It appears like what? Light. It appears like fire, which is light. Okay. More places you designed. I'm pretty sure they've taken that building over. Actually, like everything's going on it. But if they could have taken over, I'm pretty sure they did. Your castles. Okay, boom. Stop it. Now look at this. Now, this ain't us. They want you to think it's us. These are not nine ether light beings. Right? Right? They inadvertently carry something called ark. If you peep what's going on of a covenant, we don't need an ark. Our body's the ark. You know what I'm saying? You guys, people don't understand. We don't have no covenant with nothing. We only deal with the ether. We don't deal with nothing. We only deal with the black sun. We only deal with our mother who is the ether, our papa who is the ether. That don't have a physical part of them at all. Okay? They have never entered this realm. They use you to get in this realm. Because you are a part of them. You, them, and they are you. You it and they it. You, me, and I'm you. We all one. There's no individuality. The individuality thing is, of course, the trick of the devil. So a so-called ark. You see how they try to play you? Now, their crown, the black orb spaceship. They're showing you where they came from. The fake royalty, because they got no royal blood on this planet. They may have royal blood on the planet they came from, but not on this planet, right? And the hat wear. Who wears the hats? Who has the bald head? The Blackamoors. These represent the kings of the Blackamoors, right? And what? Why do they seem like they flying? Why are they off the ground? They on a spaceship. They telling you that they came, that they not from here. Put it in your face. Some of y'all don't know what this is. I know what it is. This is what you call, turn that off, a time device. Hold on, I gotta plug this in just for a little while. Gotta give my laptop some energy. I didn't realize it was getting that low. Oh, dagnabbit, you know, fall out the holster. Get in there. All right. Oh man, did I unplug it? No, I did not. Hold on, yeah, I gotta plug this damn thing in. It keeps falling out. Oh my goodness, man! Just stay in the damn thing. Stop fucking pulling me. Oh goodness. So my thing's plant me apparently. I don't know why it wants to play with me like this, but it is. Totally unnecessary. But all right. I better start wrapping this up. Then don't. Okay. Now I want to stand. Okay. That right there would be a time. I wouldn't call it a time machine because that's not entirely correct. That'd be basically it's like a portal. You have a portal machine. We designed them too at one point. I don't advise the way that they do it. I'm pretty sure they stole this design by now and then made some of their so-called improvements to it. But when they talk about time travel, they'll tell you that all bets are off. That's because they do it dangerously. When they go through portals, they do it dangerously. All right, they just and they have said this out of their own mouth. Okay, they would not advise it to their own people. I won't talk about some things that happen that people already know about, because if you already know about them, there's no point in talking about it. What I will say is this, that you used to know, right? And you have different places that you would go to because you knew you was on many places. When you was the ultimate highest version of yourself, okay? Don't talk about in this physical body. Of course, you know, a lot of our people, depends where they're born, they have the same body type. They just have, because some of the places have not been affected, like this place has been affected. They never stopped and remember anything. They never stopped remembering their powers. They always kept using their powers. They never stopped using their powers. This the place that's had happened to. Pause. Now, this is the underground tunnels that some of them folks would be in. We ain't talking about us. You see the dragon, you see the goat. You know what this is all about. All right? But if you look up the ant people, they taught some of the outside nations how to do underground tunnels and stuff. This is a fact. They actually lived on the ground for a long time at one point. You can look this up. This is a fact, man. It was actually amazing. And the thing could withstand earthquakes and a whole bunch of shit. So I'm just like, listen, one thing you do have to do is when they actually figure some shit out, you got to be like, well, hey, they did pull that one off, even though they're about to fall flat in the face. Time out. Now, if you don't know, here's the sad thing, man. Now, you don't see anybody living in these things anymore unless they went up there and started living in some of this stuff. This is still there. You think this is mountains on some cliff and all that bull crap, but no, it's not. This is the top of a tree. They said at one point we lived on top of big, huge, giant trees, right? You see these so-called mountains that you'd be passing by on the highway. Most of those are not mountains. Those are trees. that got chopped down. Okay, whole cities, huge, humongous cities. Look, all in to a whole nother part too, way up in the sky, living on top of a tree, and buildings with everything. But of course, somehow they got up there and destroyed some of that shit, but they couldn't destroy everything. If they could have, they would have. Now, this would appear, get out of here. This would appear to some people, to most of y'all, as, now you see their building is tall. That's a big building. This guy's taller than the wall behind him. He's taller than the building. They have detusked the elephant, right? So you would think it was a baby, but it's not. This is a big wall. Look at these short men. I just want you to see the background. These guys are about the same height you probably are, right? 5 something, maybe 6 feet, right? This dude here, bro, half his leg is the same height as this guy. Not even half his leg. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Half of his front shin of his leg, where the L's pointing at, is, let me see, I'll do about right there. Matter of fact, yeah, he's under his knee level. Is taller than this guy, right? So this dude is bigger than grown elephants. They detest the elephants. Elephants is obviously scared because they ain't trying nothing. Look how big them hands are. He could grab this dude like nothing if he wanted to. And of course, the dude is one of his children, right? That they made. We ain't gonna talk too much about that though, right? But you see this. You can't make this up. But to tell you, giants don't exist. They never existed. There you go. More of your buildings. And I'm pretty sure that they're probably doing all types of stuff. And these are bridges too with buildings. I just want you to know that. Okay. This right here was graved into a rock. This right here is a warning to our people. Again, we make sure folks would know. The devil, see that on top of his head is a spaceship. This is what some of the devils look like. They came down. They were big, tall. Look at their big old bed. Talking about who? The Anunnaki fallen ones, right? Boom. Big old legs. Big old weapon. Pitchfork, right? They told you the devil got one. They came here on a spaceship with these things. Look kind of almost like a Greek caveman, right? But, well, he's not, but their children became cavemen. Look. Not only that, they're showing you there's other spaceships on the side of him flying around, right? That one's the Via Mata. All they're doing is telling on themselves. Oh, man. Well, there's also a face between his legs on the bottom. I should have showed you that. I forgot. I missed that. Now, well, people should know what this is, but they inverted this too. You should know what this is. They show this almost every chance they get. So basically, it's a warning to let y'all know that we've been here. Our ancestors, you in the past, we left warnings for our people so that they would wake up and not, fall for the bullshit. And fall for the lie. That we wake up and we start seeing these things. And this is exactly why, because a lot of places that these places are at, right, are not where you think they would be. They don't want you going to certain places because they don't want you to see certain things because you might remember something, especially in your waking state where you're constantly waking up to learn everything that you forgot. They don't want to put anything in front of you, but yet you left these things here. That was your help leaving things here so that you would see them and remember them. So what I got to say to that is research everything you read. Hope everybody had a grand day. Peace, love, everybody. And again, I love all of you. All right, now, y'all do want to hear. I'll play this song, and then after I do that, matter of fact, since I did drop some bombs with that last one, we might as well get one in there, right? Damn fly came in here. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that already. All right, let's go ahead. And this is for all the people who are mad. Because, people, here's one thing I don't understand. When somebody gets taught by the ether, shouldn't you be happy for them? Right? A lot of folks don't like that. And I don't understand why. So, and I hear this from certain brothers, not the ones I took on or talking like a basis. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about anybody on this land either, just so y'all know. Sometimes, and I ain't talking about the ones that are quote me, that really are quote me. I'm talking about the ones who pretend to be like Mr. News, but watch this channel and really don't like Mr. The News, or don't like any truthers. Okay, I'm talking to some of the folks who ain't even us, that be pretending they us, even while they watching or doing their thing on YouTube. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Plug this. Get out of here, fly. Damn it. I'm gonna have to get rid of this fly eventually. As soon as we finish this damn thing. I'm definitely gonna do that. Absolutely gonna do that. What is this? Oh, okay. One of my buddies hit me up. All right, let's go ahead and play this.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, should I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be?
I get better. 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 Higher than Gucci sweater. I get better. Just so clever. I get better. I get better. Yeah, I get better. Just so clever. I get better. 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 Just too clever. Teaching for a long time. Teaching nothing but facts. Man, you must be out of your mind. I get better. I get better. I ain't walking leather. Just too clever. I get better. 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 I'm whole, hardcore. Nowhere stopping. Nowhere stopping. Nowhere to block it. Don't get on my topic. I'll go ahead and rock it. I get better. I get better. I get better. Watch it leather. Watch that leather. I get better. I put it together. I put it together. Ain't no fooling me, that third eye open. Going berserk. You're teaching that wrong thing, so I get better. I get better. Cold hard than a cookie sweater. I get better. I ain't walking leather, but it gets yourself together. Cause I get better. Been doing it for a long time. Teaching hard all the time. Going hard, doing live. I'm a mind, can't stop it. New topic. I get better. I get better. I rock it better. I get better. I get better. I ain't wearing leather. I get better. I get better. Go berserk in the studio, teaching so hard. How you fall like, oh my. See, I get better. 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 I put it all together, and you can stop it, cause the truth is so hard. That's all I teach, the facts me, Thanos is waxy. I get better. I don't do no religious superstition. See, I get better. I get better. I get better. And I ain't walking on leather. I get better. Oh my goodness. I get better. Trying to get the best of me.
Peace and love to everybody. Hope everybody have a good night. I love all of you. Peace and love. Till next time.